What up though, YouTube? It's Q back here again with another video for you. In today's video, I'm about to give you my 1 week ownership review, the first impressions on my 2024 Mazda Miata. So behind me might look confusing. There's two of them behind me. So this one is Mazda's Miata and this one is me Miata. So I bought the Zircon Sand Grand Touring soft top, and behind me here, this is the Club RF. So it's also 2024. So I'll be doing a comparison video shortly, but not this video. I got to get back to my car. So this car came along because I'm breaking my car in, still not at break-in point, but I'm about to do a quick review of the car and go on a short drive and let y'all know what it's like in this first week of ownership. So sit back, relax, and before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, about the channel. Let's jump into it. I have personally never considered a two-seater in my life. Why? Because I got kids. So this was a bold purchase for me, being as I got a family of 4. A two-seater is almost always written off, because I do love my Jaguar F-Type, and I do think the Miata kind of looks like an F-Type, especially from the rear end with those tail lights. But I never considered myself getting an actual two-seater, so it's a rare chance, and I finally pulled the trigger on one, and it was the Miata. So man, you just don't know how that feels. A very impractical car to go alongside my family car, so that's something new for me, folks. But let's talk about the practicality of it, which there is none, but we're about to talk about it anyway. So these are the new tail lights. Gotta tie my shoes back up, then it came loose. These tail lights are new, the headlights are new. This car is so quiet, especially with the top down. It's just all around quiet. I need some noise. I need to hear something happening because it's just too quiet. But let me know what you think I should get. I'm leaning towards the Goodwin exhaust. A lot of people recommended that. I heard the clips. I like it. Or HKS, because I like the black tips, because the Goodwin exhaust that I'm looking at is a single exit, the race exhaust, which is probably the loudest. And I've had loud cars, so I don't know if it's like loud for a Miata or just loud in general, but I had a Camaro with no mufflers on there, so that was loud. So I don't think the Miata would be that loud. Hopefully it sounds great. I like a bassy tone. I looked at HKS, but people were saying it's too quiet, but I do love those black tips on there. But I need a little bit more volume, maybe a mid muffler, a resonator delete, but Goodwin Racing. I'm 99% sure I'm gonna roll with that one. Not the super cute, super quiet, or the, I forgot the mid-level, but let me pop the trunk, show you what I can fit in here, because I've been driving this every day for the most part till that other Miata came. And I can fit a little bit of stuff in the trunk. I need to take those floor mats out, but I can fit a bag and another bag next to it, which is surprisingly adequate for me. For a car this small, it has a nice amount of space in the trunk. But that's kind of it. Couple bags, that's it, that's all. The convertible top, that is a feeling like I've never experienced, never owned a drop top before, so that's going to be nice, especially comparing it to the RF. Wait for that video, we got to film that video. But having the top down, it is a feeling like no other. The open skies, especially on a day like today, it's a little bit too cold today. You see I got a hoodie on. Michigan is crazy, bipolar weather we got here. But the interior of the car definitely shocked me, because it is a Mazda, and I give high praise to Mazda for being luxurious, and this going on down to the Miata. It's not just a cheap little econo box, it's a small, luxurious car on the interior, especially for the price point. It is rather small, but it's not so small to where it's uncomfortable. I fit in the seat really well. Can't wear my man bun because the top is kind of low. I knock my man bun out every time I wear it. And then the glove box will be this right here. This is all you get for like interior storage. Not a whole lot more space. It does kind of go far back in there, but other than that, like, you ain't got nothing. Do like these floor mats. Leather seats, I love them. They're very comfortable, super supportive, especially if you got a big back. Well, compared to let me not even give you a sneak peek to that, but this, if you got a wider back, my back ain't that big, don't tease me, it'll suit you well. Like, the bolstering isn't extreme as the Recaro seats. This is just so comfortable. The leather is mad comfortable. I can't stress that enough. I do like how the exterior paint, the Zircon Sand, extends to the interior of the car. Nice touch. So I like to see what I'm working with on the inside as well as the outside. I've never seen that before. Kudos to Mazda for that. Great design, Q. No pun intended. Sitting on up in here is rather straight to the point sports car. Like, you don't have a whole lot of buttons. We got this new mode to where you can disable stability control. It's more so for the track. You see the flag on there. And traction control buttons, automatic headlights. The Grand Touring has a lot of features on it that I do appreciate. Rain sensing wipers, our automatic headlights that turn on and off. And then we got our auto climate control, single climate control, because this car isn't big enough to have 2 zones. It's like I can smack the other window. Wow, I can literally smack the window from the driver's seat. So we got our automatic climate control. That's nice. Nice touch to have. Little luxurious features, heated seats. Gotta love that. This USB charging, I don't know if my cable's bad or not, but my phone will not charge. I'm going to go out on the limb and say it's the cable, but I don't know for sure. The passenger seat. And while y'all Miata people didn't warn me, so I was riding along with my boy Chris Topher, and he took me for a ride, and I got in the passenger seat. And jumping in the passenger seat, it's not a whole lot of room over here. And I didn't know we got this transmission hump on the passenger seat, so it's intrusive on the passenger side. So glad it's not on the driver's side. I will rarely have a passenger in here, but whenever I do, man, woo, sorry. And then this cup holder right here, like when I did that video, I had to remove the cup holder. And this is just, it's a clever design. Dang. So yeah, you can pop the cup holder out from the side. That's where I put my drink at normally. But if you really need the cup holder, it can fit behind the armrest. So it would normally go right in front of this glove box or whatever that storage compartment is. So it's cool that you can move those. Another feature, we got home link. That's well appreciated. Because my GR Corolla and the Integra Type S, neither one of those have home link. What the F? And those cars, that Integra costs almost double as this. But to have this rimless mirror and home link, kudos Mazda. Gotta knock it down for this incandescent light. I hate incandescent light bulbs. I'm gonna have to run to the company that I did with my Camaro. They got some nice LEDs, or at least incandescents that look like LEDs, but I want a regular LED to modernize it, because everything else is such a nice display. And there's literally no glove box on the passenger side. There's no storage in the doors. This is a sports car. You do this for sports. You don't do this because this is your family cruiser. This is all out fun car. Got a door handle here. That's it. And it's zircon sand metallic, so that's where this color really pops. It looks really dull on cloudy days, but when we got sunny days like today, you can see the flake up in there. And I hope y'all can see it, because I can. But it's a nice touch. This color isn't that loud, but I like it because it's unique. It's like a tan, what do I want to call this? Like a, not destroyer gray, nardo grayish, kind of brownish, greenish. It's kind of like that milky gray, but it's tan. So whatever milky is, I don't know how we call gray milky, but it kind of applies to this car. But it's got metallic flake in it. Nice color. But so red. That color is so beautiful in person. Say that review for later. Got to keep reminding myself. And then the hood of this car is so long. Like, for a car to be this small, got that little bitty engine in there. The hood is just so massively long, and it makes for a very great, a beautiful silhouette. This car is beautiful, y'all, and it's so small, and I'm fearing for people not seeing me in their blind spots. But that won't happen. We'll be safe, because we're gonna have our loud exhaust so they can at least hear us or something. So that's my quick week-long summary. Let's get it out on the road. Let's get my Miata on the road. I really like these tires a whole lot. Didn't think I would like the Grand Touring tires. The BBS that come. I'll say that for that video. Sorry, can't help myself. But yeah, these tires look sharp. Getting into here. Still learning my way how to get in here. Let me stop talking about the other car. Let me just get in. Sometimes getting in here, that I gotta put one foot in the corner, swing it around, or I can raise the steering wheel up. But I like my steering wheel to sit low. Sometimes you gotta drive with your knees. Just kidding, you don't drive with your knees. Start her up. We always buckle up for safety. Release this giant e-brake. Let's be off. What I do like about this, I can actually control CarPlay while I'm in motion, so that is pretty cool. Avoiding potholes. I need this chassis. The shifter is great. Man, who would have thought they'd see me in the Miata? I know nobody expected this to be coming. But as I tell y'all, I love all cars. I have no bias. Like, I'll buy any car. As long as whatever I needed to do to fit my needs at that time, I'm all for it. Like, I'm not partial to any brand. Some brands I do like more than others. But if you got a good car, you just got a good car. Like, I'll buy it if the timing is right. And this car just happened to come up at the right time. I told y'all I was looking for that Camaro. And a lot of y'all said that y'all would rather see me in the Miata than the Camaro, which shocked me. That was a shocker right there. But I get it though. This car is much more approachable. That Z28 is like, it still got one of the top track times of all cars. Like even modern cars, that Z28 on certain tracks, it's putting down some crazy numbers. But this Miata, what I'm starting to like as I get older and find my niche and what I really do like just cruising, driving sporty cars, slow and controllable. I like that I can even get down. I can't rev it too high because I'm still in break-in period. We're almost there. But somebody nailed it when they said this feels like a big go-kart. And I used to love go-kart racing, and this is exactly what it feels like. You can just throw this thing to a corner too. This car is just all about fun, man. And that's all I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. Y'all know the lyrics. Make this light. In this car I can shift so much. That's what I really love the most about manuals. Like my biggest gripe against my ZL1, I wasn't able to shift as often as I would like. In second gear I could go 80 miles an hour. And at that point you might as well get the 10 speed, the A10 on there. But not to say that I would get the automatics. I'm a manual elitist, captain of that crew. But it's just something about rolling through the gears. And if you're watching this video, you probably know how to drive a manual. And if you don't know how to drive a manual, watch my video where I teach you how to. It's not hard. I've taught quite a few people. Like even my sister, she drove my Integra Type S. She hadn't driven a manual in like, what, 30 something years? So it's easy to pick up on. Like my mom drove a manual. I know a lot of people that can drive a manual. You just gotta get your chance and just get in where you fit in. Just go practice in the empty parking lot. What I did when I first started driving manual, I just bought a car. I bought a 2008 Ford Fusion. I learned how to drive on the E30 BMW. And once you get first gear going, the rest of it's just easy. So once you can get the car going, it's just downhill from there. So I really encourage you guys to learn how to drive manuals. They're just so much fun. And all generations of the Miatas. And I haven't even driven them. I'm just going off what people are saying. I've only driven the NDs, ND2, ND3, ND1. Y'all saw that jank when I had on that one video. If you didn't, check it out, because a lot of people thought I hated Miatas. It was just that example, and I titled the video as such, but people thought I really hated Miatas. My most disliked videos since what I hate most about my Camaro. So I don't know. Well, that's what happens when you drop videos like that. People are huge fans of these cars, not understand it, but yeah, no knocking against the car at all. I bought one, so you vote with your wallet, man. That's all I'm saying. And Mazda will keep making these if we keep buying them. So shout out to them for that. There's a lot of people, and the next Miata will be a hybrid from what they say. So I don't know. That could be a good thing if it's done the correct way, it's implemented the right way. But I'm here to say that I'm happy that they got this one out here right now. And I bet that car goes all the way across to the right side. No, they didn't. Man, we blinded today. Can't even see. Ooh, got a little bit airborne right there. Yeah, this blind. We're gonna have to change directions real quick. Pro tip: when you get on the highway, do the speed limit that the highway is on the on-ramp. This is where you get your speed adjusted. Y'all know that though. Y'all know about Miatas. Y'all know how to drive. I feel like Miata drivers are some of the best out there. But Miata embarrassed me on the track too. I had a GT350 and I thought I was just hot snakes. So gotta keep it rated G for the channel. My kids watching y'all, sorry. But Yeah, I thought I was gonna be one of the fastest guys out there. Miata lapped me up so many times. I'm like, dude, how? How did that even happen? But this is a momentum car. It's so lightweight, 2,300 pounds, especially in this day and age where everything, you got Hellcats that weigh, what, 4,500 pounds? EVs that weigh over 5,000 pounds. So this is a breath of fresh air. And the next lightest competitor to this is the 86 and BRZ, and those are like 2,800 pounds. Civic Si is probably around in that weight range as well. But yeah, anything rear-wheel drive, Miata in the 86, and it's a completely different feeling. Because I don't know if y'all understand this, because being able to carry that momentum in the curve, that's something different. Coming from cars with high horsepower, like, yeah, you can get up to speed, but can you maintain that speed? That's what this car is all about, maintaining that speed. And it's not even slow too. Some doofus said that this car is 0 to 60 in 6 minutes. It's still in the 5 seconds, which is quite fast. It's not slow at all. It's faster than a whole lot of other cars. And then I think the world has just gotten so horsepower drunk to where we just nerds looking at stat sheets like, oh, I have 807 horsepower. Ooh, I got 650 horsepower. Ooh, I got 480 horsepower. I just called out the big muscle by terms of their horsepower numbers. But you can have just as much fun in one of these as you can in those cars, if not more. So I can take this car to its limits. And that's what I personally prefer. That's just me. I like being able to take the car up to the limits, being able to hear the car communicate with me when it's ready to give out. I need to know that, and I like to hear that sound. What did I just run over? I don't know, but this Miata got cheap consumables, so we don't even care out here. If I hit a pothole, just kidding, I do care. I ain't about to even say that, but yeah, man, it's just so nice to be able to just drive a car. I don't want to say carefree, but I don't have to worry about the high dollar maintenance that comes with other cars. And this car is just so enjoyable. Being able to, this car is saving the manuals. It needs, where the RX at? The RX-9, I consider the RX-8 many times with that rotary engine. I want to see something with a rotary too. So I would Mazda out my garage if they did that. You know, shout out to Race Car Friends. He made a video saying what Mazda needs to do to be #1. And man, if they made a Mazda 6 with that inline 6 in it, oh boy, I would probably be tearing their doors down to get one of those if they made that a sporty version. If it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, that would be extremely impressive. Hopefully they do it, but I doubt it. But a man can remain optimistic about it, or hopeful they do that. But if not, we got the Miata for now. So kudos to Mazda, man. Definitely enjoy this. This refresh is well welcome. And for me, since I don't have an ND2 to compare the other screen with, I have driven the ND2. Like, the screen isn't that much bigger, but it's, I don't know, it's the latest and greatest, so I get that. So I guess it's nice to have. Yeah, man, I just been going out looking for reasons to drive since I had this car. Like, I'm just playing around right now. I got stuff to do. I'm just out here driving, man, because it's just so enjoyable. Just, man, y'all don't even know. And I cannot wait till this break-in period is over. But I got 373 miles. So in about 200 and something miles, 230 miles just about, we will complete the break-in period to where it pulls strong up top, because the other car is broken in, the RF, and I got a little sneak peek of what this car can do, and oh boy, gonna love it. So another thing that impressed me, most of my cars, which sucks having to fill up so often, in this car I put premium in it, but having to go to the gas tank, I track all my mileage on all my cars, and most of my cars as of late have been getting like 200 miles on average, maybe 220 on a good tank, and that kind of sucks for all of these cars. This Miata on the first tank, I got 318 miles on there, and I averaged 31.3 miles per gallon. Shout out to the 313. That's why I say what up doing the intro now. Got to represent the city, but it's so efficient. Even right now, 27.5 miles per gallon, and this is the first time I've ever seen that like underestimated. Maybe it was just that first tank of gas, but it's so efficient. So I can drive this car hard, and I'm still getting like freaking over 25 miles to the gallon. That's amazing. And then on the road trip, it'll be like 40 miles a gallon. Like, where they do that at? Here in the Miata. That's where. All right, we up. Damn, can't even make this light. But this Miata got some get up. Like, it's got torque kind of lowish in the RPMs. So I'm definitely impressed about that. Now, I've talked about the top down experience. You can drop the top on here in like 2 seconds. Well, maybe 3 seconds. But pull this, flick it down, flick it back, lock it in, and that's it. And to pull it back up, you just bring that up, and it's good. We're not losing drag races against minivans either. Look at that. You pulled out here in that Echo Sport, you better come out here and do business. We got power to pass people. See, they slow. That's slow car slow. I'm not slow car fast. I'm medium speed car fast. Can't be out here priming days, my dog. So yeah, this Miata, I don't know what people are thinking. I don't think they driven the Miata when they unfairly criticize it. I don't like that. Open your mind up, folks. Drive something. Like, I guess that's what I'm here for. I'm here to bring the experience, but people like to talk trash. They're fanboys of cars. And I can't even say I understand it because I'm not a fanboy of any car. If you got a nice car, I like it. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all go with that. This is what it's been like for the first week. Extremely impressed. Can't wait to do more things to it. Mods, all I know I want right now immediately is an exhaust. Like, I don't even know about the sway bars right now because I kind of like the playfulness and the roll of it. I don't want a car that's so serious. Not yet anyway. So I'm going to enjoy it mainly in stock form for now. Might do some aesthetically pleasing upgrades and just enjoy the car for now. Summertime about to be here in Michigan, and I'm gonna enjoy that definitely. I don't even know if I want to get window tint. This is the first car where I was like, man, should I not get it tinted? The windows are so small, and I kind of like having all my light in here, but it would be like something super light. I don't know, if you got a Miata, let me know if you got yours tinted. I would do the windshield at 55%, and the side windows I normally do like 35%, but I might do something even higher because I don't want it that dark. These windows are small, it would be kind of cavernous. And I do want to black out some badges to have black accents on here. But that's my thoughts on it. Hopefully y'all enjoy this as much as I do. Downshift, downshift again, downshift again. Whoops, we revved a little bit too high for break-in brake, that is. We weren't about to do a money shot or a money shift. Oops, can't say that. But yeah, having so much fun in this car. But let me know what y'all think. And as always, if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel, hug your moms and dads, folks. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out. And we got somebody tailgating. Should we brake check? Boom! Up. They about poop themselves. Then I be tailgating me, boy.